a strange world. He is surrounded by the sound. Cattle in the marketplace, scatterings in orphanages. He looks around, he sees angels in the architecture, spinning in infinity. He says, amen, hallelujah. If you'll be my bodyguard, I can be your long lost pal. And I can call you Betty, Betty, when you call me, you can call me out, call me out.
Hello everybody, what's up?
Hey,
Welcome
everybody.
to the stream. Interwebs. We're
How's
here.
everybody doing?
Another week of quarantine down, everybody. Got
Another
one
week.
under the belt.
Congratulations, everybody.
Yeah.
All right, Edward, thank you for the
Hi,
subscription.
Tara. Hello, Edward. Aloha.
Hello.
Well, we sure hope you guys are doing well. We are so excited tonight. We are going to have our first special guests. And our first one is a guy named Dan Navarro. And he's a really interesting guy. He's a great songwriter. He's probably written, I would bet he's written some things that you've heard. And he's a good friend of ours from LA. And
Cool cat.
yeah, he's such a sweetheart and just one of our favorite people. So we're going to have him up in a little later. And we also have Brooks Hubbard, who actually, Justin, our bass playing friend up here, is actually in the, he's in the, he's in the Brooks Hubbard band. And Brooks is a great songwriter. Katie did one of his songs last week. And he is one of my favorite vocalists, too, that I've met since moving here to Nashville. So anyway, it's an exciting show tonight. We have more tune twists and we have some live footage that's never been seen before, as well as we're going to premiere our video for Doing All Right. All right, we have, Taladar, go ahead. Sorry.
Somebody said they can't hear me.
Can
you hear me now?
Can the stream hear Katie?
It should be able to hear you.
Yeah.
Hello, 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 hello.
You might just be a little quiet.
Hey, Bonnie and Randy. Taladar asks, are there any good stories behind the nicknames in the intro? Probably, yeah. I mean, so Katie is K9 just because she loves dogs. Exactly. And I feel like there was, number 9 was significant for some reason. Was it not? I don't know. Maybe not. Edward says he can hear everyone, so I think we're good.
All right. Hey, everybody.
I'm just glad Ratmeister is back on.
Ratmeister.
I don't know who Ratmeister is, but I'm so glad he's back.
Also, okay, so Tommy is Tommy Right Hand Norris, and you can explain that one, your intro nickname.
I don't really, it's just something
Alex started
came
it.
up
It's
with.
just because he's so like, dilly 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 dee with his right hand, you know? And he started joking, and that's how he introduces him in our show.
Our Christmas show.
Exactly. And then I put Alex Chicken Fingers Connerly just to be funny, because it's like just an ongoing joke that Alex loves chicken, and I just was being silly. And Crazy Cat Lady was the best I could come up with for myself because, you know, move.
There's a cat behind Chucky. Cat.
There you go. There's your story. Okay, we'll get started.
It's been a great night. Thanks,
yeah, thank you. We'll see you later. Okay, Ratmeister's a fan from Utah. Awesome. Katie's audio is low volume, they're saying.
Yeah, I can't turn you guys up anymore, Alex and Katie, so you can turn yourselves up, I guess. I got you turned up all the way.
Turn me up.
Yeah, but unless there's something I can do.
Hey, is this getting better? Am I being heard more? Hey. He says I'm full blast right now.
That's good.
How's this? Is this better?
Is this better?
Yeah, that's good.
Hello.
Hang on, I'm experimenting.
Hey.
Hello, everyone.
Anyway,
Hello,
yeah,
Jennifer.
I don't know.
Hey. Does that work?
Do you guys just talk into your mics a little bit more? I can turn us down a little bit. So I'll turn us down. And everyone turn their speakers up. So
Hey, is this working?
this should be a little bit closer.
Hey,
Better
Cecil.
off?
Sweet. All right. Hello, everyone in the chat.
Working.
Chatting it up.
That's
Okay.
better, Katie and Justin. Getting better. Everyone's saying better. Good, good, good.
All right.
Better?
All right.
What happened? Did you just turn up your settings or something?
I turned us down.
All right, well, Tommy and I will go ahead and get started with a song. As you guys heard, I'm sure, the Americana world lost an absolute behemoth this week in John Prine, and it just didn't feel right to not have some John Prine there in our show tonight. Quick story. I had grown up listening to him, always loved him, and then one time, I think it might have been Katie's first tour with us. We were.
Yeah, it was our first fly date. Which
Yeah.
I think was our first tour.
I
with
think
me.
so. We
Yeah,
were
the Philly
headed
airport,
up.
right?
I don't. Yeah, that seems right. We were up north. Is all I know. Up north that way. And I saw this guy and his wife come by, and I was like, "Is that John Prine? Is that John Prine?" And my heart started going, and I was just I could not believe John Prine was about to be on our flight. And so they got on first, and Southwest, so they get up early, and we were walking through the plane, and I'm like, I'm so shy, believe it or not, in real life, and I just thought I cannot let this moment go by without saying something to him. And so we were walking by, and I reached out to shake his hand, and I think I said something like, "I just wanted to say that we love you and thank you for your music." And when I said that, he had the most sweet, this guy's been around how long? He's probably been told that by so many people, but he still was, it was just like, "No, shucks," kind of face, like super bashful and just so, so, so sweet. And it was like, when I thought about that, when he passed away, I got tears in my eyes, because I was just thinking, what a humble guy, and what a great songwriter. This is one of my favorites, so we're going to do People Putting People Down. Go ahead. People who are sad, sometimes they wear a frown. And people who are kings, sometimes they wear a crown. But all the people who don't fit, they get the only fun they get from people putting people down. People putting people down. People without love sometimes build a fence around the garden up above that makes the whole world go round. But all the people who don't fit, they get the only fun they get from people putting people down. People putting people down. So cold. Sometimes it gets so cold. You may love your wife, you may lose your family, you may lose your mind just to keep your sanity. But the people who don't fit, they get the only fun they get from people putting people down. People putting people down. And people that are glad, sometimes they wear a smile. And people without dreams, they walk the extra mile. But all the people who don't fit, again from people putting people down. Oh, people putting people down. So cold. Sometimes it gets so cold. And all the people who don't fit, they get the only fun they get from people putting people down. People putting people down.
Love that.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Just beautimous.
Just
All right.
noticed Chucky Invader said Ratmeister.
No.
Oh, and guess what? It is
What?
time. Rocco Keys has donated $50.
Rocco.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you guys.
Love you, appreciate that.
For those of you who are new this week, get ready to hear that bell. That
Man, I
cowbell.
can hear it echoing in my
Cowbell?
living
Oh,
room right
God.
now.
Oh. All right.
Cowbell.
How about something for Mr. Connerly up there over in Hermitage, Tennessee? Everybody make him feel good, Mr. Alex Connerly, chicken tenders.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm gonna figure out how to get you more volume while you're doing this.
Oh yeah, I don't have much volume. Okay, let me go to my settings.
I think it's a Skype thing. Keep talking,
I-
Alex.
I keep my father said it was weak and strange.
How about now? Is it better?
It just seems like overall it's
We
just a little
can't tell.
quiet.
I'm not sure.
I'm looking.
Is that better? Is it? What do people on the internet say? You have to give them a second, I guess.
Yeah.
Check.
I'm
Hello,
turning you up. Keep
interwebs.
talking.
What does this sound like?
Does anybody? Can you guys hear me now? You guys sound a lot better on the YouTube stream than you do, right here in my headphones.
Right, in real life.
So yeah.
In real life.
Just
see if-
kidding. Haha.
Let's see what I got. All right, I'll do a John Prine song too. Why not? I'm gonna take my headphones off and can everybody hear me okay?
It's
My shit's getting better.
It's been both. Getting better, still low. Need volume.
I mean,
it's louder now.
I could reset Skype and we could see what happens.
Oh, you want to try it? Okay.
All right,
Sorry,
be right
everyone.
back,
Put
everybody.
up your fun little sign.
I don't know if anything
Hello?
changed,
We
but
hope it I'm not sure what's going on.
yeah, but anyway, it's the best we can do. For whatever reason, it's quieter than it was last time. Billy, you
Okay,
guys are
well-
quieter.
Hello?
I've got my microphone setting all the way to the right to 10 right now, but when I close the settings out and open settings back up, it's going to be back at 0. Because I keep doing that over and over. But I'll just leave the settings app on, scrolled all the way to the right, just in case that helps. You know, I
Edward
just
says
heard
we can
myself
hear.
in my headphones, by the way.
Edward also says, "Is it okay to shower yet, or are we still just being instructed to wash our hands?"
Well, you're
The
gonna have to wait
answer
till
is
the
yes.
end of the stream to hear it, Edward.
I actually might know the problem.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Everybody says they
What
can
is it?
hear.
Alex, tell us about the song you're gonna play while he's messing with it.
Oh, I thought we were off. Okay. This is a song that many of you might know. It's called "That's the Way the World Goes Round," and actually, I don't know how many of people know this, but there's a video up on YouTube where he's picking around in his kitchen, and it's called "Happy Enchilada," and the reason it's called that is because he would play this song. John Prine would play this song, and some girl came up to him and she'd say, "Play the Happy Enchilada song. Play the Happy Enchilada song." And he'd be like, "What is she talking about? I don't play a Happy Enchilada song." And then, but there's a line in the song that says, "It's a half an inch of water, and you think you're gonna drown." And half an inch of water is what she thought was Happy Enchilada. And so the video is called Happy Enchilada if you want to look it up. But anyway, I took this song and I tuned it. I did a different kind of tuning, so you can do this kind of chord like that. And thought it was a fun kind of way of making this song kind of a one I can use with my old Dunlop thumb pick and that kind of thing. So I'm gonna take these headphones off. I'm assuming I'm on and everything's working, and I'll just assume that you guys can hear me, and I'll play through the song. And if you can't hear me, then I don't know what to do.
They can hear you.
Okay, good. All right. Let's see here. All right. I think I'm gonna get my other pick because I don't like this one. Okay. You gotta get your favorite pick in here.
Oh, thank you, the G-Man.
Hear me. The
Pick
G-Man
I like was in
donated
my
$10.
pocket.
Thank you
very
so
I
much.
did hear that through the headphones.
And then Gray Will 714 donated $40. Thank you so much.
Alright, Thank you.
Is the
Thank
thing
you.
not popping up? Gosh.
All right, gonna
This-
play it for real this time. All right.
Mute us.
I know a guy that's got a lot to lose. He's a pretty nice fella, kinda confused, got muscles in his head, never been used. Thinks he owns half of this town. Starts drinking heavy, gets a big red nose, beats his old lady with the rubber hose, and he takes her out to dinner, buys her new clothes. That's the way the world goes round. That's the way that the world goes round. You're up one day and the next you're down. It's a half an inch of water and you think you're gonna drown. That's the way the world goes around. I was sitting in the bathtub counting my toes when the radiator broke. Water all froze, I got stuck in the ice without my clothes, naked as the eyes of a clown. I was crying ice cubes, hoping I'd croak when the sun come through the window. I saw broke, I stood up and laughed. I thought it was a joke, that's the way the world goes around. That's the way that the world goes round. You're up one day and the next you're down. It's a half an inch of water and you think you're gonna drown. That's the way the world goes around. That's the way that the world goes round. You're up one day and the next you're down. It's a half an inch of water and you think you're gonna drown. That's the way the world goes around. That's the way the world goes around. That's the way the world goes around.
All right, nice. That was awesome. That's the way the world goes round.
That work?
Oh yeah.
Happy enchiladas.
Yep.
Sound came out.
Enchiladas
Sound came
were
out.
coming through.
Is there anything enchiladas can't
Oh.
do, folks?
Give you nutrition.
I mean, they'll give you some kind of nutrition, whether or not
They'll
it's
give you
good
joy.
nutrition.
Very true.
All right, how about a tune from Katie K9?
All right.
All right.
I just checked the live stream, see what it sounded like, and it's very streamy on my microphone. Noah's and Tommy's sounded really nice. I'll be curious what Katie's sounds like, but this is a very interesting experiment. Oh wait, I can't hear anyone.
Live sound check, everyone.
Hello? Now
Oh.
I can hear
Hey.
you. Now I can hear you.
Hello, Lauren Goodnight. How you doing? Hello,
Lauren
Shannon.
Goodnight.
Hello, Leanne Crowley.
Hey, everybody. All right, Katie B, K9.
All right. Well, I don't have a John Prine song, but I know I kind of do. But this next artist that I'm gonna do was pretty close to John Prine, and actually we discovered that he played on John Prine's last record, and he's really great. Jason Isbell, I've really been into him the past few years, and this song is just really a little sweet love song, kind of sad, but it's a really fun little tune. So we're gonna do If We Were Vampires now. It's not the long flowing dress that you're in, or the light coming off of your skin, fragile heart you protected for so long, or the mercy in your sense of right and wrong. It's not your hand searching low in the dark, or your nails leaving love's watermark. It's not the way you talk me off the roof, your questions like directions to the truth. It's knowing that this can't go on forever. Likely one of us will have to spend some days alone. Maybe we'll get 40 years together, but one day I'll be gone. One day you'll be gone. If we were vampires and death was a joke, we'd go out on the sidewalk and smoke. laugh at all the lovers and their plans. I wouldn't feel the need to hold your hand. Maybe time running out is a gift. I'll work hard till the end of my shift. Give you every second I can find. And hope it isn't me who's left behind. Knowing that this can't go on forever. Likely one of us will have to spend some days alone. Maybe we'll get 40 years together. One day I'll be gone. One day you'll be gone. It's knowing that this can't go on forever. Likely one of us will have to spend some days alone. Maybe we'll get 40 years together. But one day I'll be gone. One day you'll be gone.
Very nice. Very, very nice. All right. Before we have some announcements to make, everyone. Some announcements. Tara Parsons donated $10. She says, "Thank you for our weekly entertainment. Now I want an enchilada." We all want enchiladas. Thank you, Tara.
Yeah. Thank you.
Sand
Thank you.
SBS or Sands PS 1980 donated $15. He said, "Pre-ordered the
Thank
vinyl.
you.
Can't wait to
All
spin
right.
it."
Yeah.
Thank you, Sands. Kent Blackmer donated $25. Said, "Make a push for Michigan festival scene in 2021. We would love to come up
Yeah.
there, play some
love
festivals."
them.
Thank you so much, Kent.
Thank you.
And then Judah Melton donated $10. Thank you so much, Judah.
Thank you.
I'm trying to quietly play this cowbell.
It's not
There's
quite.
no way. It's not possible. If you are looking for that donation link, if you're just feeling like you are just so grateful or whatever, or you
Or
just
whatever.
have to give your money, click down on that more category on that YouTube link, or just go to streamlabs.com/the Barefoot Movement and donate if you are feeling frisky.
And it'll appear every 15 minutes. It'll pop up in the chat also. So Nightbot will give you the link every 15 minutes.
And you can see Noah dancing when you donate.
Yeah.
Yes, you want to see that. So we're gonna premiere a video that actually it made a premiere earlier this week. Vince Magazine premiered it for us, so we're gonna play that for you now in case you missed it. It's the video for our single "Doing All Right." It's the second song off of our Rise and Fly EP, and we filmed this back in February. Yeah, it was the weekend that we had our album release. And we'll talk more about the vinyl just a bit. We can share the link on how to pre-order that. It's just on Facebook. And anyway, I did, though, before we go to the video, I have a newlywed question for my bandmates, and we'll get the answers when we come back from the video. So here's my question.
This is for you. We're answering it about you.
You answered about me. I just thought this was kind of funny because it's one of those things kind of like eye color, you know, like you see somebody every day and you might not remember what their eye color is, but, you know, even though you've looked at their eyes 1,000 times. So
we can see them right now.
A couple years ago, actually right before Katie, one of her first tours, I went and gave blood and I passed out afterward in the Walmart parking lot. And I have this massive scar now in my eyebrow. And I am wondering if anybody remembers which side of my face it's on. It's been a while since you've seen me. kind of.
So this is why she's holding her hands like this right
So
now.
you
Of course
can't
we
see it.
remember because we see it every day, and that's the only thing we notice.
Exactly, that big scar on my face. Okay, so here, roll that beautiful doing all right footage, and then we'll get the answer to my face question afterward.
Okay, so I know it's black right now. It'll probably, we're doing all right. It'll probably be kind of loud. So I'm going to try to turn it down on the spot so everyone be ready. Sorry for these technical difficulties. All right, here we go.
2, 3, 4.
Well, I was kicking around in Johnson City, not quite found and not quite lost. Took a chance, took off my shoes, took a last look around, then I took off. And now I'm beating the pavement, city to city, getting familiar with the guys green earth, looking for a way to make some money. Who can say what a song is worth? Every day it's red and yellow. I can't seem to catch green lights, but I know I can't be doing any better, so I must be doing alright. Sometimes the morning comes and goes before I see the light of day. I come alive when the sun goes down. In the morning I got nothing to say. And I get all I got, and believe me, honey, I keep it up just as long as I can. Sooner or later, something's gotta give. I grow tired of trying to beat the band. Every day it's red and yellow. I can't seem to catch green lights, but I know I can't be doing any better, so I must be doing alright. Same old thing, just red and yellow. I can't seem to catch green lights, but I know I can't be doing any better, so I must be doing alright.
Hey, so we gotta
Dan,
Hang on,
looking
hang
good,
on.
buddy.
we're
Welcome to Los Angeles.
hold on just a
More
second.
technical
Quick, didn't we?
difficulties.
Hold on just a
LA,
second.
LA,
everybody.
LA.
We have
Can you get?
we have Dan Navarro on, but we've got to get him viewable here so you can see him. There we go.
Ah,
I can't see him.
There we go.
we're getting there. We're getting there.
Yeah, I've got you up on my phone, but with the sound down, and I don't see it yet. It actually looks like it's frozen. Maybe it's not.
You're here. We're good. Hey, everybody.
Okay.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
So hello,
There we
Dan
are.
Navarro.
There I am.
Miracles of technology saying hello to us all the way from Los Angeles.
Los
And,
Angeles. I just had like CVS sundries, like a couple of razors and stuff delivered with tongs and a hazmat suit. It's pretty amazing.
You're prepared.
So Dan, tell us the story of your life in 2 minutes.
Oh gosh.
No pressure.
I've been fortunate to work as a professional songwriter and artist for over 30 years. I've had a really good time. I spent 20 years as part of Lowen and Navarro, and Eric Lowen got sick, retired in 2009, passed away in 2012. So I've been solo for a dozen years, out there with my guitar and a car, doing what we all do. And I was blessed to meet you guys about 3 or 4 years ago through a mutual friend, and basically I was smitten by the
We were too.
wonderful sounds, and
Aw.
we've done some great stuff since.
Mutual admiration for
We're
sure.
having a lot of fun between Cantina Navarro and the covers we've done on live videos, and Helplessly Hoping and Helpless and anything else with Helpless in the name
Exactly
of it.
right.
And singing together and playing with you guys has been great. I'm honored and blessed to be here, and I'm doing what everybody is. I'm going online a lot. I'm doing daily shows from Facebook Live. I'm my 27th today,
Wow.
and it's
Wow.
too much of a good thing is marvelous. That's what W.C. Fields said. But I've had a really good time. A bunch of records with Lowen and Navarro. My first solo album. For those who don't know my stuff, I co-wrote "We Belong" for Pat Benatar, which made me able to keep this job forever. And but I like the work, and I like the people, and I love y'all.
You also do some voiceover stuff as well.
We need to talk because you're doing audiobooks.
Yeah,
and
literally.
I'm doing character work on Family Guy and American Dad
That's
and,
so
and
cool.
animated features and stuff where I played I played a character who said something like "I hate board fighters," and you get paid for it.
That's awesome.
I love that.
It's a kick and a half. And the good part too is my friends know about you guys. My fans and friends know about the Barefoot movement, and I know that you've picked up a little legion of the ones that are a little crazier. They come to me.
Aw. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in, and we're gonna let Dan. Dan has a beautiful, beautiful voice. I love his records, and especially this most recent one. I thought that one was done so well. Our friend also Steve Postel produced that, and just beautiful work on it. And what was the name of that album again, Dan? I'm sorry.
That was Shed My Skin.
Right. Yeah.
So an album called Shed My Skin, and I'm real proud of it. Steve produced the living daylights out of it, and it's just beautiful. He played all over it. Steve has got himself a band with some losers out there. A couple of people nobody's ever heard of, like Danny Korchmar, Leland Sklar, Russ Kunkel, and Waddy Wachtel, and they call themselves the Immediate Family. And just to be in those guys' presence, it's like, yikes. I own probably 200 or 300 records they've played on.
No kidding.
So
they need to come to Folk Alliance.
Danny came about 4 years ago and did not drink the Kool-Aid. Steve comes every year, as you know, and he holds down the house band in the Cantina Navarro. So, I'm looking forward to next time, and we're going to have ourselves some fun.
Paul is saying hello as well. Paul Wahlberger.
Absolutely. Hey, Paul.
I think there is
yeah.
a super fan here. We've never heard of him before.
He's been glued to the computer because all of our friends are doing this now, and it's a good thing.
Yeah.
The fun part, this stuff used to be about promotion, and it's not anymore. It's about connection because we can't hang. We can't see each other. I mean, I'm used to doing these little puddle jumps across the country to play, and then on the way home I'll stop in Denver and see you guys and playing someplace. It was really fun.
I know.
So we can't do that right now. So we're doing this, and I love it, and I really appreciate you asking me to be on.
Sure.
Yeah, we love it.
We appreciate you, man. Anytime, all the time.
Well, thanks. So,
Sing us a song, please.
You got it. Like them all, they're all basically the most depressing songs you've ever heard. She could never answer why things got crazy. She could never tell me what I'd ever done. She went screaming down the road with eyes ablazing, running from the fool that I'd become. Let her ride, she'll only bring you pain. Let her ride, she's coming back again. Let her ride, brother, what are you crying for? If you say that you don't love her anymore, if you say that you don't love her anymore. All I ever tried to do was be a lover, but all she ever wanted was a man. Now I'll try to make it one way or another, take my time and do the best I can. Let her ride, she'll only bring you pain. Let her ride, she's coming back again. Let her ride, brother, what are you crying for? If you say that you don't love her anymore, if you say that you don't love her anymore. I'm traveling on this rocket ship to Venus, following this bottle to its end. There's been 10 years and 1,000 miles between us, but Lord, I'd love to see that girl again. Let her ride, she'll only bring you pain. Let her ride, she's coming back again. Let her ride, brother, what are you crying for? If you say that you don't love her anymore, if you say that you don't love her anymore, let her ride, let her ride, let her ride, yeah.
Nice. That was awesome, Dan.
Yeah.
Hey, Dan. So your video's a little out of sync. Could you do like a little reset on your video and see if that fixes it?
Let's see if I can do that. Should I do a screen refresh or should I wonder what that join button was going to do. Let me see what happens. Oh, that join button's gone now. So let me see.
Can Alex and
It was cool, though. It was kind of trippy.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, 4 or 5 in the call on this call, and right now it's not. I don't see me in. Oh, no, I can see me in little. I can't see. Oh no, I'm there. It's better.
I think it's probably fine. It just.
You know, that little window went away, the one that said join that you had never seen before, and that's gone, and that's all good. See that thing? It's I see what's going out.
You want to tell everyone about your hearts there on your guitar?
Yeah, you know, this was actually part of a Valentine's gift from my girlfriend, who sent me some stuff on the road. You know how it is when you practically live on the road, then everything happens like that on the road. So I got my Valentine's present at Shuba's in Chicago.
I love Shuba's.
Yeah, absolutely. Great spot. And I was there in February, of course, February 14th on Valentine's Day. And I just decided I was going to do like the football players with the stickers on the back of their helmets. I was going to be putting these on one every day. And of course, pretty soon, the rate we're going, it's going to be all covered up. But,
Yeah.
You know, it all works. I'm becoming a little bit of a guitar junkie lately.
Lately?
Well, this is...
Got him.
Oh, that's cool, too. Yeah.
Yep, this is my new baby. I'm in love with this guy. It's
Love that one.
It's a 1951 Gibson CF100E. It was their first cutaway, their first picked up acoustic. 1951.
Wow.
This thing is almost 70 years old.
And, just a young whippersnapper.
Just a little young whippersnapper. I ain't going to say how close it is to my own age, at least not out loud. everything's Wikipedia'able. You can go out there. It's like, but there's no place to hide anymore. Oh crap, I can't hang out with him. He's old. But
That thing's cool, man.
Dan, our friend Shannon just downloaded your album on Spotify.
Well, thank you,
So,
Shannon.
yeah.
Thank you so much.
And lots of people saying great song, and anyway, they really enjoyed that. So we'd love to hear another one.
Well, thank you. I want to do something I didn't record because I live in LA. I've written pop songs, I've written rock songs, and I've done acoustic my whole life. But for a long time, I've been a fan of a bluegrass band called the Seldom Scene, and I know we've talked about that before. So I want to do one of their songs. This was a John Starling tune. We lost John Starling last year, and it was really painful for me. He rode all the way to Texas on an old freight train. Didn't miss the girl he left behind. He rode all the way to Texas. Didn't shed a tear. Letting you know he's the moving kind. A light shines from my window. I just can't sleep no more. Oh Lord, it hurts so much to be alone. But the real men never do admit that it's them that might be wrong. At least that's what he told me in his song. He rode all the way to Texas on an old freight train. Didn't miss the girl he left behind. He rode all the way to Texas. Didn't shed a tear. Letting you know he's the moving kind. The freedom that he sings about, I guess I'll never know. It hurts too much to try to kill the pain, but it lets me ride when the lights turn low. I get on board the radio, take a ride to Texas on his train. He rode all the way to Texas on an old freight train. Didn't miss the girl he left behind. He rode all the way to Texas. Didn't shed a tear. Letting you know he's the moving kind. Well, I'm letting you know I'm the moving kind. Hey, hey, hey.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
I think we'll have to add that to our growing set list of songs we do together.
Beautiful, beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful song.
I love
John Starling.
Seldom Scene.
John Starling had the voice of an angel, and the thing, really big, sort of a cleaner Johnny Cash. It was deep, and he was from Virginia, and I got to say, most of the guys in the Seldom Scene never made a living at music. John Starling was a surgeon at Walter Reed Army Hospital his whole life.
I did not know
Wow.
that.
And the Seldom Scene played with Emmylou Lou and Dolly Parton and Linda Ronstadt, and played the Birchmere every Thursday for about 30 years. Mike Aldridge, the dobro player, was a graphic artist. they all had other jobs, and that's how they made it go. But they played with the best in the world, and they got under my skin a long, long time ago. So I'm thrilled to play that song.
That's a great one.
Yeah,
You're speaking
man,
my
thanks
dad's
for sharing.
language. My dad is the one who brought Seldom Seen into our home when I was growing up. And I'll admit, when I was a little kid, I wasn't a fan. And then one day, I mean, because when I was a little kid, all I listened to was like Limp Bizkit. So when I finally like grew up, although I still listened to him last night anyway. But it was like one day it clicked, and Seldom Seen was like everything for me. So anyway,
Well,
yeah.
they were the greatest.
Well, you're
And,
the
you know,
greatest.
You're
Well,
the
right,
greatest,
right
sir.
back at you. I have been smitten by you guys for ever since I met you, and we ain't even close to done. I mean, it's there's a lot of road ahead, and there's a lot of music to be made. I mean, some of my greatest singing Blue Bayou with you know
Oh yeah.
was just, and we didn't rehearse nothing.
We didn't really know each other that well then.
We
That
barely
was-
had. I think we had met the day before,
Yeah.
and doing Helplessly Hoping, which in my living room, and Only Living Boy in New York, and Helpless. Actually, we did Helplessly Hoping over at Hank's house, but
Yeah.
doing these things and making it really just resonate. I mean, music is the great unifier, and that's what we need right now. We're doing
kidding.
this because we don't get to see our people, we don't get to see our families, we don't get to see each other, and this is it's a substitute. It's turning out it's not a pale substitute. It ain't the same, but it works. Since we can't do it, it's not like we're sitting there going, well, I shan't go out today. No,
Yeah.
we'll talk accents. I don't do English like you do, but I do
Oh.
Scott. My
Oh,
favorite is
all
Scott.
right.
All right, then. It's a terrible thing. I like this guitar.
Ooh, I love it. I'm a big Outlander fan, so you're.
Daniel-
Whew.
Calm down.
Daniel
Calm down.
Navarro. Actually, I came up with this thing that I wanted to do. It's a story about a Scot who went to the Old West and became a sheriff. His name was Slaughter McCattle. And he's got a wee son, Brandon McCattle, and his wife, Rosalind McCattle. And, I could turn that into a series with, Billy Connolly or something.
Yeah.
Well, this has been so cool. Thank you so much, Dan.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
It's been such a trip because it's like I know my family's watching, my two best friends are watching, some cousins, all these, and it's like, and then it's like my worlds are kind of colliding in this way that wouldn't have happened, like you said, had we not been forced to do these kind of things. So I'm
Right,
really
right.
glad it worked out. And
Well, I'm grateful to be here with you, but I say it out loud because I've turned into a gusher over the years, and you know what? I'll just take it. My life was blessed the day I met you. I'm really glad that you're in my life. I'm happy to be in
Same.
yours, and many, many more
I'm gonna
miles to
cry.
come.
We love you,
We
Dan.
love you.
Love
Take
you. Right
care.
back. Thank
We'll
you
see you
guys so
next
Thanks,
time.
Dan.
Bye, everybody.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye bye. Okay, we're gonna go to a new Toon Twist video.
All right, Tune Twist
Is that
number
right?
1, everybody.
And everybody say bye to Dan in the chat, and we're gonna go to Lodi. See ya, Dan.
Oh, Lodi! I just sang
Yeah.
that for Lori about an hour ago.
Oh, cool.
Ran for the magazine.
Oh,
I'm gonna
yeah.
stay on and listen.
All
Bye,
right.
you guys.
Bye.
Tell me,
Bye-bye.
you gonna click me off, brother?
Yeah, I got you. All right, we'll see ya.
Just about a year ago, I set out on the road, seeking my fame and fortune, looking for a pot of gold. Things got bad and things got worse. I guess you know the tune. Oh Lord, stuck in Lodi again. Rode in on the Greyhound. I'll be walking out if I go. I was just passing through. Must be 7 months or more. Ran out of time and money. Looks like they took my friends. Oh Lord, we're stuck in Lodi again. Looks like my plans fell through. Oh Lord, stuck in a low die again. If I only had $1 for every song I've sung, every time I've had to play while the people sat there drunk, you know I'd catch the next train back to where I live. Oh Lord, stuck in Lodi again. Oh Lord, I'm stuck in Lodi again.
Hello, we're
Here
back,
we are, back.
everybody. Thanks again to Dan.
Thanks to Dan Navarro.
That was awesome.
Thank you, Dan.
So that was our first tune twist of the night. An anonymous donor asked for that one and specifically requested that Alex play electric guitar. So that was a Barefoot movement first to have that electric guitar. And it's so fun because when we get it back, you know, like I do my vocal, send it off, get that guitar back, and you're like, yeah, that's it. That's Lodi. So that was really, really fun.
So we have some announcements.
Okay.
Are you ready for some announcements?
Yeah, I gotta get the answer to my question too.
Let's do announcements first,
Okay.
because they're aging. 24 minutes ago, Charles Cornett donated $20 and said, "I'll buy the cowbell for $20."
He said he'd buy the cowbell for $20.
It's not for sale. Thank you, Charles.
Please
Thank
buy
you.
it, man.
Glenn Knowles donated $25. Thank you so much, Glenn. Thank you. Anna Stone donated
That's my cousin.
$10. Anna. Thank you.
Thank you, cousin.
And then Bobby donated $20. Thank you so much, Bobby.
Thank you,
Donation
Bobby.
bell. Thank you.
And hello to our friend Robbie. He's talking on the stream now. He is a friend of ours in a great band called Track Dogs that we met at Folk Alliance a couple years ago, and we actually collaborated on a song of theirs. You can find it on YouTube. It's called "Gonna Get My Way." And
what time is it for you, Robbie? He lives in Spain,
I know.
so
I'm gonna guess it's like 3 or something.
early in the morning or late at night.
It's like last week sometimes.
Yeah.
Last week.
Also, my cousin Caressa got a lot of family in the house tonight, and in fact, I happened to be told earlier that my number one grandma is tuning in tonight. So not to make everybody nervous, but hi grandma, hi Miss Ada. We're gonna
Hi Ada.
Hello, grandma.
3:46 for Robbie, and he's still up. All right, he's hanging in there.
That is pretty late.
Oh, real quick before we go to
3:46.
a new song, I wanted to show a quick video of when we were recording Lodi of just real fast. It's real short. My cat really liked the song, so this was a little behind the scenes from recording Lodi earlier this week, starring Mira.
I'm gonna leave the mics on for this.
Okay.
No swearing.
What you doing?
Should I be able to see this?
Yeah, it's on the stream.
That was it. Yeah, she just got up on my guitar and was just like all over the place. But anyway, now.
Oh, she's so cute.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Newlywed time. Tommy didn't write his answer down, but okay.
Because I know the answer. Because I'm sitting right next to
Yeah.
you.
All right. 3, 2, 1. What side of my face is my scar on? Everyone.
I've got a 50-50 chance, I think.
Oh, do you?
Good work. Good math.
We all use math every day, right, Dad?
All right, what you got, Katie? What side of my face is my scar?
No, you hold them up at the same time.
Oh, too late.
I
see it.
didn't write anything down,
I
but
can't see it. Right.
Katie says right.
Yeah,
What does Alex say?
Dude.
what was that?
I was like, ooh, what's this right? Stage right or left, you know?
I'll say left.
All right.
Okay, do you want me to answer?
Tommy knows the answer, so what's the answer?
The answer is, well, it depends on if you're talking about Noah's left. What did you mean, Katie? Noah's left or Noah's right?
I meant Noah's right.
Okay, the answer is Noah's left.
Ah, dadgummit.
What?
I meant my right. I totally meant my right.
No, it's okay. If you're just joining us, we were seeing if my band could remember which side of my face I fell on when I gave blood a couple years ago. Boy, that was a terrible moment in my life.
The chat was saying right.
The chat was saying right. Yeah, I did. I
We'll assume everyone in the chat meant like right, as in
Right.
like their right, not Noah's right. So you were right.
I'll be right.
We had a request earlier. A lady I streamed earlier on Facebook to spread the word about our stream tonight, and someone had asked for Jim Along Josie. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna be missing my Barefoot compadres on this one.
Right here.
But
you're really missing Big Larry on this one, though.
I know,
think, is
Big
who
Larry,
you're missing.
for real. Anyway, here's a little Jim Long Josie, and we'll try to do it justice. Tune we learned from the Coon Creek Girls many years ago. Down in Mississippi, as you all know, that's where I was named, Jim Along Joe. Folks all rise when the bell does ring, and this is the song that they do sing. Hey, get along, Jim Along Josie. Hey, get along, Jim Along Joe. Hey, get along, Jim Along Josie. Hey, get along, Jim Along Joe. Sister, the other night did dream she was floating up down the stream. When she awoke, she began to cry, and the white cat scratched out the black cat's eye. Hey, get along, Jim Along Josie. Hey, get along, Jim Along Joe. Hey, get along, Jim Along Josie. Hey, get along, Jim Along Joe. Down in Mississippi, as you all know, that's where I was named, Jim Along Joe. Folks all rise when the bell does ring, and this is the song that they do sing. Hey, get along, Jim Along Josie. Hey, get along, Jim Along Joe. Hey, get along, Jim Along Josie. Hey, get along, Jim Along Joe. Hey, get along, Jim Along Josie. Hey, get along, Jim Along Joe. Hey, get along, Jim Along Josie. Hey, get along, Jim Along Joe.
All right.
I hadn't had that fiddle out since we were on the road last. Not this fiddle. I've had the other one out, but this one is.
Yeah,
was trying to think about that. Like, at what point was it a month since we performed a live show all together on a stage
Next week.
in front of an audience? That's just so. I don't think I've not done that since I was like a kid.
It's been a while.
A hot minute, as the kids say.
Oh God.
Okay, Duke Stevens donated $100. Said,
right.
Want to add this to our previous
Okay.
donation. Would like Killing Me Softly.
Killing Me Softly. All right. We're going to tune twist
Wow.
Killing Me Softly, everyone.
All right, and then the Tuppers also, they donated $20, and they said, our second Barefoot show. Thanks for doing this. You are fantastic. Hope to see you at Randy's Pick and Parlor in Savannah when all of this is over. We would
Me
love
too.
to go back to Randy's. I'm sure
We
we'll
love
be back.
Randy's.
Thank you so much, the Tuppers.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
It's funny because your background is blurry for us, but it doesn't look blurry on the stream. But it looks like your stream is censoring the cowbell, which I think is pretty hilarious. It looks like it's inappropriate.
Maybe it
'cause
should be
is.
censoring the cowbell.
Oh. All right. How about another song from our friend Alex? And we'll have another one. Our friend Alex. Who is that? And then we'll have another one
Our
from
good pal, our
Kate.
old buddy Alex.
You can call him Al.
That's
Then
right.
we'll get one from Katie. We've got a live video premiere, and then our friend Brooks Hubbard is going to be joining us. He's chatting with us on the stream, and this is really fun. This has been so fun to see Dan. I'm excited to see Brooks as well. So carrying right along.
All right.
Oh, I gotta wear these.
Here's a song. I'm gonna do a John Denver song. I'd never heard this song before, and an anonymous person asked me to do this song. Who will remain anonymous, and I was like, okay, sure. And I'd never heard it. Thought it was kind of cool. Gonna try it. So I'm gonna take these headphones off and put the pedal to the floor, y'all.
Do it.
Do it. Hopefully my sound is working okay.
Sounds good to me.
Sound amazing.
Okay. All right. Turning off the headphones. And I'll tell you what, man, it's kind of weird just playing a song in here by yourself, and there's no audience that you can interact with. But I'm just gonna try to really, emanate
you're
a
acting
connection with the rest of the world into this computer.
You do it.
This is the future.
You're not
I'm
alone.
trying to connect with you guys. Here we
We're
go.
with you.
All right. John Denver. It's by far the hardest thing I've ever done, to be so in love with you and so alone. Follow me where I go, what I do and who I know. Make it part of you to be a part of me. Follow me up and down, all the way and all around. Take my hand and say you'll follow me. It's long been on my mind, it's been a long, long time. I've tried to find a way that I can make you understand the way I feel about you, and just how much I need you to be there where I can talk to you, where there's no one else around. Follow me where I go, what I do and who I know. Make it part of you to be a part of me. Follow me up and down, all the way and all around. Take my hand and say you'll follow me. You see, I'd like to share my life with you,
show you things I've seen, places that I'm going to, places where I've been. To have you there beside me and never be alone. And all the time you're there with me, we will be at home. Follow me where I go, what I do and who I know. Make it part of you to be a part of me. Follow me up and down all the way. Take my hand and I will follow you. John Denver.
All right. That was lovely. Nice. That was so sweet. I think that was their wedding song, the anonymous requesters. So what a sweet wedding song. That was so lovely.
The chat is excited that Big Larry is here.
Oh boy. Big Larry.
Larry.
So if you missed it last week, Katie told us that her bass's nickname, or just her bass's name, is
there's no nicknames here.
It's just Big Larry. So Katie and Justin are both bass players. They live together. How many basses occupy your little home?
You know,
about 500.
I don't know if you can count that high. I'm truly not sure.
Numbers don't go that high.
There's a lot. That's all I have to say. And now for something completely different, something you weren't ever expecting to hear on a Barefoot Movement live stream or ever
do their songs.
Any context. We're gonna do. I actually went to college and studied jazz, and so every now and again I like to play it. And I thought, what the heck? Let's do a jazz standard with 2 upright basses.
Oh wow!
Why
awesome.
I can't see you guys very well right now, so now I can see what's happening.
Double bass.
Is it double bass squared or like?
What are you gonna do?
Quadruple
this is
bass?
awesome.
Who knows,
bass.
man? Yeah.
Are you just gonna improvise?
Well, there might be some improvising, but we are gonna play the standard Stella by Starlight, or at least attempt to.
Nice.
So here we go.
This is exciting.
Kids.
All right.
The true star of the show, Big Larry, right here, though.
Big
Justin,
Larry!
do you have a
what's
name for your
what's
bass?
the other one's name?
Babo. Oh yeah, that's right.
Big Larry and Babo.
Babo is
our
stolen the show from Big Larry.
Our favorite Korean place in East Nashville is Babo, so we named it Babo.
It just sounds like some names like from the SNL like Chicago people skit. You know what I mean? Big Larry
Big
and
Larry.
Babo. Doubles.
That's right. All right, here we go, kids.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Good job, Larry and Bobo.
Babo.
What's up, Tiggy? How you doing?
Larry and Babo.
So-
Well, okay, after we announce some donations with our friend the cowbell, we're gonna premiere a video that has never been shown before. It's called it's a song, Every Little Thing. It's the third song from our EP, Rise and Fly. And it was recorded live at Jelly's Jam Room, which is a place we love to play up in Floyd's Knobs, Indiana, right near Louisville. So that'll be up next, and then we'll have Brooks Hubbard joining our stream. All right.
So we have CC Heath 54 donated $25. Said Happy Easter. Happy Easter to you, CC Heath. Thank you so much. Thank you. Mary and Dave donated $40. Said thanks for the show. Thank you so much, Mary and Dave.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. And then Bob K donated $50. Said Happy Easter Eve. Thank you so much, Bob.
Thanks,
You are
Bob.
so sweet. Thank you. All right. So
Here's
it is
Every
time.
Little Thing. I'd like to dedicate Every Little Thing tonight to our dear nemesis, COVID-19. As the
Nice.
chorus says, I just can't wait to forget every little thing about you. As Dan Navarro said, there's some good things happening because of all this. But right now we're going to focus on the irritation and let it out with this song. Yeah, this is as angry as we get in Barefoot Movement. Here we go. Here's some, yeah. Let it out, everybody. 1, 2, 3.
One of these days I will look around and realize I don't hear the sound of your 2 cents chiming like a bell. Even times that were good for me are tainted with the memory of holding on while you drag me through hell. I just can't wait to forget. Every little thing I just can't wait to forget. Every little thing about you. Every little thing about you. It's been so long since you've been gone, but I'm still traumatized by the imprint of all the things you said. My stomach twists as your words persist, but the only place they still exist is in the echo chambers of my head. I just can't wait to forget. Every little thing I just can't wait to forget. Every little thing about you. Every little thing about you. Every little memory, I will take them back. Every little part of me, I will take them back. I just can't wait to forget. Every little thing about you. I just can't wait to forget. Every little thing about you. I just can't wait to forget. Every little thing about you. I just can't wait to forget. Every little thing about you. Every little thing about you.
Okay.
Hello. Well,
Welcome,
looky here.
Brooks
Looky
Hubbard.
here.
Brooks Hubbard. What's going on? What's up, man?
How you guys doing?
Thanks for joining. Thanks for bringing the party level way up.
We're partying
Where are
now.
you in the world, Brooks Hubbard?
Yeah, tell us where you are.
I'm in the beautiful state of New Hampshire, hunkered down.
All right.
Oh, wow.
Good beer up there.
Great beer.
Excuse me. Beer.
Beer. Great beer, great hikes, great everything up here.
Is that where you're from? Are you from there?
I'm from Enfield, New Hampshire. So I'm in Lebanon, New Hampshire right now, but town over from where I grew up.
And you and Justin met in college, is that right?
Yeah, we.
Pal buddy Justin over here.
I went to UMass Lowell with Justin, so yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then you guys both moved to Nashville to make music. Correct.
I slept on his couch, for like a week and a half, and decided, hey, maybe I should move there. And
weren't you literally on your way to move to LA?
Yeah, I was driving. Was just gonna stop and say hey, and a lot of stuff was going on in my family. My grandmother was ill, and I didn't end up making that drive further out west until later on. So thank you to Justin for his couch, and to Nashville for opening their arms. So,
great city, great place.
Yeah.
Well, Brooks, we're so happy to have you on.
We are.
We got to come see you. You know, sometimes you get lucky when you're on tour and have a night where you can also go see one of your friends' bands. So we all got to go see you guys play when we were in Raleigh once. And my grandmother came, and I know she's watching the stream tonight because I remember we were up there dancing our tails off. Me and my grandma. Yeah, with you guys at what bar was that in Raleigh? Slim?
Berkeley Cafe, right?
I can't.
Yeah. I think
That's
so.
right, Berkeley Cafe. So anyway, we're in for a treat, everybody. We're gonna turn it over to Brooks and have him play us a number for you, a little ditty.
A little ditty.
All right, yeah. I'm gonna play our newest single under the Brooks Hubbard band. It's called "Someday." I co-wrote this with my friend Jacob Westfall, who's out in Portland, Oregon. But this is just about growing up and dreaming about being a rock star, which I think
You are.
Everybody here is. Come on, Dan is a rock star. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Super rock star. I want to be like Dan when I grow up.
Don't we all?
This is called "Someday." Did you see me singing on your TV screen? Is it the making of a good dream? Was I the coolest thing you'd ever seen? Did you want to be just like me? That was back when you were just a teen. Poor kid who wanted big things. You were living in your fantasies. But in secret you believe that someday with a guitar you'll be singing with the rock stars. You'll be stealing all the girls' hearts. Drive my horn in a fancy car, and someday in a movie scene while you're working on your James Dean, look back and remember me, little kid we used to be. Well, Lydia with her blonde hair stood you up and it wasn't fair. You decided then and there, a broken heart, well you just don't care. So you wrote your first song on the drive home, pretending it was playing on the radio. Then you sang it in the talent show. She wanted you back, but you let her go. 'Cause someday with a guitar you'll be singing with the rock stars. You'll be stealing all the girls' hearts. Drive my horn in a fancy car, and someday in a movie scene while you're working on your James Dean, look back and remember me, little kid we used to be. It said someday, someday, yeah. Someday when you look back, you find out where you got off track. 'Cause the kid you are, the man I wanna be. Did you see me singing on your TV screen? Is it the making of a good dream? Is that the coolest thing you'd ever seen? Yeah, yeah, yeah. the rock stars. You be stealing all the girls' hearts. Drive my horn in a fancy car, and someday in a movie scene, while you're working on your James Dean, look back and remember me, little kid we used to be. It says someday, yeah, yeah. Oh, someday, yeah. Oh, we'll get out of this quarantine. We'll be rock stars. Hopefully not on internet screens.
Yeah.
Nice.
That was incredible, man.
That was great.
Yeah,
Damn, I
man.
missed that voice.
You sound really good. It sounds good. It's working. This is so fun.
Like butter.
Like butter.
What's
Yeah, man, that was great.
what's
We
your
got low internet speed up here in New Hampshire, so
The internet's fueled by beers, by heavy toppers.
so like what's your favorite flavor ice cream?
You like ice?
blackberry. I'm
Ooh,
gonna say black.
blackberry.
Interesting
I don't know if I've
answer.
ever
No, I
had
love
blackberry.
blackberries.
I am. I'm gonna make a blackberry pie tomorrow for Easter.
Ooh,
Really?
So,
I wish I was coming over.
We won't see you.
Yeah, that's the one thing we haven't worked out yet is how to virtually pass that along. Well, do you have
Yeah,
time for? Go ahead, sir. Blackberries. Blackberry what?
What's that?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just hungry now. But
Lauren says, my friend Lauren, who was also there at your show, asks everyone our favorite Easter candy.
That's easy.
I know Tommy's.
It's
I
easy.
know Tommy's.
Yeah, it's the same as mine. Yeah.
Reese's eggs.
Reese's eggs.
Yeah.
I think I'd have to agree.
There's no competition.
it's almost no
If
question.
you say anything else, you're wrong.
Stop it.
Wrong.
Amira.
Wrong.
Alex, favorite Easter candy?
Well, I've never heard of Reese's.
Oh,
Reese's is pretty good. you know?
Reese's.
quit, baby. Stop. My cat's chewing on my headphone cord. I like Peeps too, but I can only eat like one of them. I can eat a Peep.
Peeps,
You know,
come on.
and then
Oh, a Peep. Yeah, I don't think I've ever eaten one before.
I do. My mom will take the Peeps ghosts and put them in our hot chocolate, like as the whipped cream topping, and then it melts. Stop! This cat.
My mom likes them.
She likes Peeps.
I'm putting the Peeps in my hot chocolate. Brooks, where can we find your music if we wanted to find your music?
Yeah, so you can find music on Spotify and Apple and YouTube and stuff, and under Brooks Hubbard Band. Our website's brookshubbardmusic.com, and I think you can get CDs still somewhere online, but hopefully we'll have some merch online soon.
All right. Cool.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Are you writing songs up while in quarantine?
Yeah, I actually had my first co-write via FaceTime like last week, and that was pretty interesting. But honestly, you only need like audio for that, so we might as well just like, phone call each other. Yeah,
You can make a call. Yeah.
Cool.
So
Wasn't bad.
interesting.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man. Well, your voice is sounding really great coming through here, man.
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna have to lower my audio stream connection too. Sound really good.
Awesome.
Well, let's hear another song from Brooks Hubbard, everybody. Oh,
Yeah.
Amber says, "Is the song you just did on an album?" It is available, right? It's out there.
Yeah, it's not on an album. It's on our EP that we sell at shows, but it's on Spotify as a single under Brooks Hubbard Band. So check out Brooks Hubbard Band. Follow us on Spotify and Apple Music and all those places there.
You hear some sweet little bass notes from my old pal, my old buddy Justin Kimball here too.
Was
right
it
there.
was it Bobo?
Yeah.
Bobo or
The
no?
best bass notes.
It wasn't Bobo. It was probably your
What?
the recording. Bobo didn't make that recording.
That was that was my old friend P Bass.
His old friend.
Yeah.
His old buddy.
No
Pete.
offense, Bobo.
Awesome. Let's hear another.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't want to bring everyone down, but is it cool if I play this?
Get sad.
Bring us down. It's called Pretty Girl, and
I love this song.
It's one of my favorite songs that I've written, and it's about addiction. So it goes like this. It's a pretty girl at the edge of town, spinning by. Forgot the words.
Stole my heart.
Justin knows him.
Start it over here. It's a pretty girl at the edge of town. She stole my heart, but I don't know how. So I build a wall that's hard to break, that I could see crumble from the things she'd say. Janie works till about 6 o'clock, and I count the hours till she gets off. She makes me dinner, we shoot small talk, and I try to show some interest in her wild thoughts. She says, you can make me smile, you can make me bleed, you can make me see the things I don't like about me. You can make me laugh until I cry. Oh, but boy, don't pretend you know what it's like. Don't pretend. Janie's got a problem, we don't talk about it much. Addiction overshadows everything she's done. I try to help, but it's never enough. And the pain in her veins is forever stuck. And she says, my life, it's just like an open sea, and I'm lying in a shipwreck somewhere deep. And maybe someday I will be found. Ah, but babe, I got a feeling that it ain't right now. Yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, 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 yeah. Janie fell asleep lying in my arms, and when I left, her house was dark. I got a call around midnight. Janie went flying, but she flew too high. Oh, that pretty girl at the edge of town. Well, I think about her every night the sun goes down. Yeah, 'cause who gets to be her lover now? What the hell, it doesn't matter anyhow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Does
Thank
it again,
you.
folks.
He does.
Low
it again.
internet connection.
High
strong
quality music.
musical connection.
I'm kidding. Well, I think we're gonna actually do some collaborating virtually with Brooks here. Maybe we'll get that up for everybody for next week. So, anyway, if you're new to Brooks, we have shared his website here on the chat, so you can click on that. Delia Hubbard is one of our fans, and she says, "Hi, Brooks, no relation, Hubbard."
Awesome.
So,
All right.
Are you related?
yeah. How many of you can there be? Come on.
Yeah. check
So
that
anyway.
family tree.
You guys.
Distant cousin 5.
Yeah. All right, Brooks, thank you so much for joining us. Stay healthy and stay sane out there, and we'll catch you next time.
Yeah.
Appreciate this so much, you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome. Thank you so much.
Thanks for
man.
entertaining us.
Yeah.
See you
you
later.
next time.
Thanks, Brooks.
Thank you so
I'll
much.
keep up with Brooks Hubbard.
Yeah.
Good night, baby. Sleep tight, my love. May God watch over you from above. Tomorrow I'm working. What would I do? I'd be lost and lonely if not for you. So close your eyes. You're all right for now. So close your eyes. You're all right for now. I've spent my life traveling. I've spent my life free. I could not repay all you've done for me. So sleep tight, baby. Unfurrow your brow and know I love you. We're all right for now. We're all right for now.
Yes. So that was All Right for Now, requested by Bon and Mike Blomars,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, mom and dad. Mom and dad.
our Illinois
Blomars.
mom and dad.
Mom and dad.
So Katie and I learned that song to sing at the Hillside Album Hour at Merlefest a couple years ago, and that is we were gonna do the Hillside Album Hour again this year, so of course bummed that didn't happen. But I do think we'll probably make it back to Merlefest next year, and we're all gonna be back at Merlefest, right? That's gonna happen. So
I hope so, man.
All right. Well, we have some catching up to donations.
All right.
EDS donated $150.
Thank
gosh,
EDS,
thank you.
thank you so much. Thank you.
You're so kind.
Thank you.
Biff Winkerdale donated $25.
thank you,
Thank
Biff.
Says, come back to Larry Fest.
Oh man,
Yeah.
or
we
the
know
Farge.
Yeah.
we all need a Larry Fest in our life right now.
Thank
We
you so
really
much,
do.
Biff.
So
Yeah,
loud.
that's true.
I hope
And
we
Jack
do.
Stone donated
My cousin
$50.
Jack.
Thank you,
Thank
Jack.
you,
Thank you,
Jack.
Jack.
Thank you, Jack.
Thank you guys so much.
If they're a stone, I'm probably related to him. So
Yeah.
Someone mentioned earlier, and did we share that link, Tommy, yet? The pre-order link?
We have not.
So we have an album or a vinyl release that is live right now. We're only doing 300 pre-orders, and they will be autographed, and you have to pre-order it because we're going to stop at 300 pre-sales. So what it is Rise and Fly, our EP. So the songs you heard earlier, Doing All Right, Every Little Thing, as well as Lonely Mississippi Blues, Early in the Morning, and another song called At the End of the Day. That's one side. And then you flip it over, and it's going to have the CCR, Looking Out My Back Door, and also Sin City. So those are the bonus tracks that will be on it. So you can head to this Facebook link that we just posted there and pre-order your copy, and they'll be delivered later on this summer after they're all printed and everything. Yeah, I see the cowbell coming out, so I'm gonna pause.
Here
my
it
spiel.
comes. Here it comes. Jason Owen
cute.
donated $20.
Thank you,
Thank
Jason.
you, Jason.
Thank you so much.
So let's take a quick survey in the chat. Who's tired of the cowbell?
How
You
do
guys-
I put my vote into that?
Can't do it.
You
No.
can't vote.
Why not?
So how are you guys feeling about the cowbell? Or is it like, this is too much, it's getting annoying? Or it's like, yeah, this is awesome. Tommy's awesome. He's a great guy. Which one of those?
If we hate,
I like the cowbell.
Alex likes it.
I'm not in proximity like Noah is, so.
Exactly. At least I have these keeping me
Yeah.
cool there.
Because, I mean, we
It's
have
too
other
loud in my
options.
headphones.
We have other options.
I love the claves over the cowbell. Please. Retire it. Retire it.
Okay, one
Uh,
vote
class.
for retiring. Shakers.
The tip bell.
Has so many options
Every
over
now
there.
and then you can catch a glimpse of Chucky. Just
Yeah, it's just hanging out.
Plotting your death is what he's doing.
Okay, so
A lot of people have a fever, and the only prescription
is
is
more
cowbell.
cowbell. People seem to like the cowbell.
Let's
His-
see. We've got one
Silent.
vote for retire it.
One vote for retire it.
Well, that last song, the All Right for Now, and then earlier we did Lodi, are what we call our Barefoot tune twists. If you're just joining us tonight, we do those songs by request for $300, and they've been a whole lot of fun. I meant to say earlier that Lodi is a song that I've heard my whole life, but for some reason I had just never really paid attention to the words, and it just fits so well for what we're all going through right now, because we are musicians, and if we aren't ever stuck in Lodi, it kind of feels like we're stuck in Lodi right now. So that was a really fun one to
Yeah.
do. So if you have any requests, just think about it. You know, we can do just about anything. And anyway, we are out of them for tonight, but I would like to do a song now, since it is Easter tomorrow. Somebody says, do you have an air horn?
Please no.
Brr.
Please no.
We don't have one. That would be awful.
Maybe I'll do like different percussion instruments. You know, I'll just kind of mix it up a little bit. I have more. I have a wood block somewhere. I have a drum kit. We can just, or Alex can get on his drum kit in the background and just jam out every time we get a donation.
I'll jam out. Yeah, every 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Take that string.
A gong.
A gong.
Oh man.
Don't
Oh,
tip
that
me
was
off.
great.
That would
Okay,
be cool,
I
but
could-
we
I
don't
could
have
roll
a
the
gong.
yes.
Yeah, who's
Dude.
gonna send us a gong?
Yes. Yeah.
All right, here's this song. This is one of my favorite hymns. This is Come Thou Fount of Every Blessing. Happy Easter, everybody. I had to get my my ears in one last time. Since Easter's tomorrow. Keep getting in and do a little turnaround. Come thou fount of every blessing, tune my heart to sing thy grace. Streams of mercy never ceasing, call for songs of loudest praise. Teach me some melodious sonnet sung by flaming tongues above. Praise the mount I'm fixed upon it, mount of thy redeeming love. Here I raise my Ebenezer, here there by thy help I've come, and I hope by thy good pleasure safely to arrive at home. Jesus sought me when a stranger, wandering from the fold of God, he to rescue me from danger interposed his precious love. Oh, to grace, how great a debtor daily I'm constrained to be. Let that goodness, like a fetter, bind my wandering heart to thee. Prone to wander, Lord, I feel it. Prone to leave the God I love. Here's my heart, oh, take and seal it for thy courts above. Here's my heart, oh, take and seal it for thy courts above. Thank you, and happy Easter. I don't, as much as I love that hymn, Raise My Ebenezer.
I listened to that. I was like, surely I heard that wrong. That's so funny.
I keep meaning to look it up, but I don't know what that is. Raise My Ebenezer.
I was like, maybe it's something about knees or something. I was like, nah. She said Ebenezer.
Your Ebenezer.
It's kind of like, enchiladas.
Yeah, it's a happy enchilada moment.
Okay, we have another donation. Peter Scheffler donated $5.
Thank you, Peter.
Thank you, Peter. So much better. So much better.
I'm going to mix it up. Thank you so much, Peter.
Now I can't be prepared for it.
The cowbell is not going to be retired. Oh, we got another one.
No.
Wes Edmonds donated $20. He said, my wife and I saw you all twice while on vacation in Montana, and we haven't stopped listening since.
Aww.
Keep it up, and we hope to see you again soon.
Thank
Thank you so much, Wes.
That reminds me of
Oye,
Dire
como va, or bust.
Oh, we have someone watching from India. Thank you so much. That's so
thank
cool.
you.
That's awesome.
So
Global. We love that.
Yeah.
Well, does anybody else have a tune that they want to play before we wrap it up tonight?
Did you guys have something planned?
I have stuff, on a list.
What does the chat want to hear?
Oh, okay.
What does the chat
I
want
have
to
one
hear?
on deck if you want one, but
Let's play it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
all right. All right.
Getting prepared.
Yeah, and if you guys have any requests, we can throw. We have Lauren, my friend, on it. She's nerding it up. Looked it up for us. Ebenezer means stone of help. Raise your monument to God. There we go.
Nice.
It's a stone
Thank
of
you
help.
so much.
All right.
Lauren the scholar.
All right. Well, the next song I'm going to do is by my favorite band of all time. They're a band from Sweden. It's two sisters, and they're awesome. They're called First Aid Kit. This is off their latest record called, actually, what is the name of the record? Shoot, they're apparently not that big of a...
Yeah.
I was wearing the t-shirt today. Anyways, This song's called Fireworks. So here we go. Ruins, as I heard from my roommate. I could have sworn I saw fireworks from your house last night. As the light flickered and they fell, I had it all figured out. Why do I do this to myself every time? I know the way it ends before it's even begun. I am the only one at the finish line. I took a trip out to the frozen lake, and you felt so far away, but I could feel it washing over me. There's no escaping this harsh light of day. Why do I do this to myself every time? I know the way it ends before it's even begun. I am the only one at the finish line. Ooh, ooh, stood out on that beach in Chicago, woke up next to you on Silver Lake Avenue. Wherever I went, I always knew, till I didn't know. Why do I do this to myself every time? I know the way it ends before it's even begun. I am the only one at the finish line. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I could have sworn I saw fireworks from your house last night.
Nice.
Lovely. Awesome.
That was great.
I'm like that.
Oh.
All right. The Norians donated $10. Said thank you guys. Thank you, the Norians. Thank you. And then Mike Crivello donated $25. Says Happy Easter.
Guys, thank you, Mike.
The Easter Bunny is bringing me some vinyl, he says, and chocolate Scooby snacks. Nice. Thank you, Mike.
Thank you so much.
I did get a text from my mom who said they're enjoying the cowbell. So
well, the cowbell's not being retired. We're just mixing it up a little bit, you know. Like if there's multiple donations in a row, I'm not going to do all cowbell. We're going to switch it up.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, I think at this point we would normally say goodnight, but we have a good number of viewers still hanging out with us. So I will, you know what, I can stay as long as you guys have requests. So Tommy and I actually do a separate stream on Wednesday nights on a different platform, and we have like 300 cover songs people can choose from. And not that I want to do any of those tonight, but I'm just saying I know that it's probably getting late for our East Coasters, and it's, you know, normally we would cut off here, but I'm gonna at least satisfy any requests we have and see how it goes. But if our other Barefoot Movement group needs to go to bed, because Tommy and we're the ones that are going to be up until 4:00 this morning anyway. So we'll stay till then, you know, and it'll be totally fine.
We've also had a lot of
I
requests.
can play one song right quick.
Cool.
Okay.
I had a somebody had.
Sorry, I'm not laughing at you. Somebody said, "Don't fear the Reaper." Tommy takes the cowbell solo.
Yes.
That's the ticket.
Solo cowbell. Don't fear the Reaper.
Somebody had said something about James Taylor up top, and don't worry, I'm not gonna play Fire and Rain or anything like that. But
I'm sure they'd love it.
Anyway, somebody had mentioned that, and I thought, and this was a really random, but I thought this was kind of a cool arrangement of that he did of "Oh Susanna."
Nice.
So I'm gonna turn down the thing and play that.
My cousin Jack says Ada's still up. We're talking about my grandma. You know
right.
she's still up. My grandma, when I'm on the road,
she sleep?
No, I call her at like 2 a.m. and I think, oh gosh, I'm calling her and I'm gonna wake her up. And literally, I call her one time. It's that late, and I said, are you in bed, Grandma? I'm sorry. And she's like, no, honey, I'm making breakfast. So I mean, like, of course she's still up.
All right, well, this song's for Ada then,
Nice.
as all of them are. Well, I come from Alabama with this banjo on my knee, and I'm bound for Louisiana, my own true love for the sea. It did rain the night the day I left, the weather was bone dry. The sun was so hot I froze myself. Susan, don't you break down and cry. I said, oh, Susanna, hey, now don't you cry for me, 'cause I come from Alabama with this banjo on my knee.
All right.
Well, I had myself a dream the other night when everything was still. I dreamed that I saw my girl, Suzanne. She was coming around the hill. Now the buckwheat cake was in her mouth, a tear was in her eye.
I said that I come from Dixieland. Susan, don't you break down and cry. I said, oh, sweet Ada, hey now don't you cry for me. 'Cause I come from Alabama with this banjo on my knee, yeah. Yeah, I come from Alabama with this banjo on my knee.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah, that was
That's a dope
amazing.
arrangement.
No kidding. I just
Wow.
I
Keep it going. That was
I
amazing.
know. I love to hear him finger pick, man. For real, I think you should do at some point. You should do Rocky Island finger style, like we recorded it.
Yeah.
That would be good.
All right, we've had a lot
All right,
of requests
yeah, we've
for
got some
Tobacco
requests.
Road.
A lot of people want to hear Tobacco Road. Like I said, we got 138 people watching, so I will do all your requests. 142 now, and anyway, so I know my mom and dad are probably like, I gotta go to bed. So for those of you that need to go to bed, you do your thing. But we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep hanging out because it's
Keep it rolling.
it's Saturday night in America.
Saturday night.
And
Saturday night.
my mom says Ada, my grandma's doing the lighter wave.
Nice.
All right.
All
Are you
right.
want me to play guitar this time? You played guitar last time.
Did
We
I?
playing Tobacco
Oh, that's
Road?
right. Okay, well then let's switch it up. Last
Are
time
you
we
doing Tobacco Road?
last time we had Tommy do the mandolin, so I guess maybe I'll do fiddle this time just to change it up a bit.
Can I go a whole stream without playing the mandolin? We'll
No.
see.
I wrote this song years ago about all my family members that used to tell me stories about growing up on the tobacco farm. And it's on our first record, Footwork. Two, three. requests, everyone.
Edward Welch, thank you for the subscription. Said, wow, I just stumbled across this stream. Glad I did. Welcome, welcome, Edward. Thank you for stumbling and hanging around.
All
We
right.
appreciate it. Whoa.
All right, Edward.
Well, should I? So at this point, we are off book. I don't have off script. We're just kind of going as we see fit here.
I
had
probably
some
got
other
another
requests.
one if you want.
Sure.
Okay.
I've actually been working with my roommates here, my current roommates, my good buddy pal Justin and my other good buddy pal Danielle, and we're recording this just for fun because Justin's a really great engineer, along with many other things he's very good at. So it's just been really fun. And I think maybe at some point we'll make a little video and maybe do it, show you what we've come up with. Just because he's really, I mean, like the track is sounding so good, it just keeps growing and becoming this really amazing thing. So it's super fun. But we'll sing you a little ditty of it right now.
Little ditty.
It's by one of my favorite artists. Her name is Emily King. She's an artist out of New York, and she just recently went on tour with Sarah Bareilles. But I've had the opportunity to see her live a bunch of times, and she's great. And this is the last song on her record, The Switch. It's called For Them. Lead me to water, songs of my father. Show me the rhythm, records in the kitchen. I'll get along, playing my father's songs. Lead me to shelter, songs of my mother. Show me the meaning, music and wonder. I'll get along, singing my mother's song. I want my mother, I want my mother to be happy. I want my mother
having that headphone feedback again. So if I was making this face, it's just because it's like going. Bzzz
Yeah,
in
I think
ears.
it's just something happening with our Skype connection, but I'm not sure that it's.
I don't think it goes through the stream. I don't know why. It's
so,
just
but
freaks
yeah,
out.
you guys let us know if you're having any audio issues. If we're having any audio issues.
Yeah. Oof, that's intense.
I'm gonna try one thing.
One song.
Yeah, play a song, Alex. Play
one
one
song and go to bed.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know. All right, let's see what happens.
Okay,
Yeah,
they don't hear it, so we just got a deal, I think.
I'm gonna turn down this headphone thing.
Maybe it'll be better when
See if that works.
Alex hangs up.
There's a hum coming through.
I don't think it's the same thing.
No, you'd know if it's what we were talking about.
I don't really have a key though. I'm gonna try to be in tune. That one's out. All right, close enough.
Yeah.
I should have known you'd bid me farewell. There's a lesson to be learned from this, and I learned it very well. Now I know you're not the only starfish in the sea. If I never hear your name again, it's all the same to me. And I think it's gonna be alright. Yeah, the worst is over now. The morning sun is shining like a red rubber ball. You never cared for secrets I confide. For you, I'm just an ornament, something for your pride. Always running, never caring, that's the life you live. Stolen minutes of your time is all you had to give. And I think it's gonna be alright. Yeah, the worst is over now. The morning sun is shining like a red rubber ball. The stories in the past are nothing to recall. I've got my life to live, and I don't need you at all. The roller coaster ride we took is nearly at an end. I bought my ticket with my tears, that's all I'm gonna spend. And I think it's gonna be alright. Yeah, the worst is over now. The morning sun is shining like a red rubber ball. Whoa, I think it's gonna be alright. Yeah, the worst is over now. The morning sun is shining like a red rubber ball.
All right.
Woo.
Rubber ball.
Nice.
What
Red
a good
rubber
tune.
ball.
Okay, let me turn on some sound so it's slightly less awkward.
Okay, stop talking about him. Stop talking about him, guys.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
God.
He's back. He's
he
back.
can hear us. He can hear us.
Okay. I'd just like to say thank you
to anyone and everyone who is being a part of this musical experience tonight. And I do feel a connection with all of you that is more than just broadband type. And if for anybody that gave even a penny, that really means a lot. But also your time means a lot. And I hope everybody stays safe and healthy and happy. And don't worry about things too much, because we're all in this together. And I love you all.
We love you too, Alex.
Yes.
I love all
Happy
of you.
Easter. Alex has a baby that's about to turn 2, and he's gonna be up at what 6, whether he wants to be or not.
Yeah, she can't get through the day without getting through an early morning walk.
Aww.
And that's been good for me.
Aww.
Because it's easy to sit down a lot inside,
Right.
So,
For
but
sure.
anyway, thank you guys so much. Enjoy all of your music, and if by chance either the two guests are listening, thank you guys so much for your time and for sharing your music and time, and keep doing what you're doing.
All right.
Peace and love, everybody
We'll
out there.
see you next week, Alex. Thank you.
Bye,
Yeah.
Al.
Night night.
Night night.
Night night.
Hey, Alex, can you just
Yeah.
maybe turn off your video but leave the connection so it doesn't mess up with my screen? Is that okay? Turn off your video and.
We'll hang up when we're done.
So do I hit the hang up button or not?
No,
Or
you
no?
can just turn off your video, like mute your sound and video, but leave
Okay.
the connection.
Just leave it going.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
we'll hang up.
You can just look at the back of my room or something.
You can
All right.
leave your video on if you want to, but if you can turn it off, it'll just
can turn it
have
off.
like a little symbol where you're supposed to be. I think.
All right. All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night,
Bye.
Alex.
See ya.
All right. So I had a request earlier. I'm not sure Shannon is still here for St. James Infirmary. And I did do that song on my blues album. So I think that I can pull that off. I probably haven't sung it since the tour that I went on for the blues album back in whenever that came out. Katie was on that tour. But anyway, we'll see how it goes. Tommy, do you remember how to play this on guitar?
We'll figure it out. I really don't, but it's St. James Infirmary, right? I mean, who doesn't know that song?
Apparently you.
All right, let's give it a shot. Oh, Shannon's still here.
Oh, cool. I went down to St. James Infirmary, heard sweet baby groan. Nobody down there could cheer me, 'cause I knew that he'd soon be gone. As I was standing there grieving, heart feeling just like lead, knowing he'd soon be leaving, wishing it was me Never
All
played
right.
fiddle on that. Tommy never played mandol on that. Again, we're off book here.
So,
Off script.
Rob E donated $10.
Thank you, Rob.
Said, I've had
Thank you, Rob.
Red Rubber Ball running through my head for days, so glad to hear it. Whole show is great.
Wow, cool.
Oh, that's a coincidence.
Love it.
Thank you so much, Rob. Here's some cowbell. Just for you, buddy. Just for you.
So if you are just joining us, I think somebody had said they just stumbled upon us. We're normally a 4-piece band, and we play, as a band. And so because we can't get together, we're doing this whole split screen thing. And anyway, that's where we are at this point. Somebody says, I want to buy your song Easy, but I can't find it. So Easy is not released yet, but that's cool that you know it. Thank you. Easy is a newer song. It is recorded, and we are working on the details of our next album release, and it will definitely be on there. So
Stay tuned.
yes, just stay tuned, and it will be there.
Brian Cisco donated $10. Thank you, Brian. All right.
Someone said John Prine. I guess we could do some more John Prine. Someone said my second favorite hymn. I'd have to think about that. What about you guys? How are y'all feeling?
We could do some more things and stuff if we needed.
Stuff and things.
We're gonna play on the first, I guess it was 2 weeks ago, we had pre-recorded this one as like a live song. But we're just gonna do it live, not a live recording, but a live performance right now.
Nice.
Because why not? This is a tune by another one of my favorite artists named Ray LaMontagne. It's called Jolene.
All right.
Hit it.
Forget the words.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Cocaine flames in my bloodstream. Sold my hat when I hit Spokane. Bought myself a hard pack of cigarettes in the early morning rain. Lately my hands, they don't feel like mine. My eyes been stung with dust, I'm blind. Held you in my arms one time, lost you just the same. Jolene, I ain't about to go straight. It's too late. I found myself face down in the ditch, booze in my hair, blood on my lips. Picture of you holding the picture of me in the pocket of my blue jeans. I still don't know what love means. I still don't know what love means. Jolene, la 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 la, Jolene. Been so long since I've seen your face. I felt part of this human race. That's real with Corona. I've been living out of this here suitcase for way too long. A man needs something he can hold on to. A 9-pound hammer or a woman like you. Either one of them things will do.
Jolene, I ain't about to go straight. It's too late. I found myself face down in the ditch, booze in my head, blood on my lips, a picture of you holding a picture of me in the pocket of my blue jeans. I still don't know what love means. I still don't know what love means. Jolene, la 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 la. Jolene, la 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 la. Jolene.
Woo-wee. I'm so glad we have the ability to turn the mic off when y'all are playing, because I was saying I'm so glad I can turn the mic off when you're playing, because I stubbed my toe hard there a second ago.
Oh,
and-
no.
Exactly. All right, so our friend Mark missed our John Prine earlier, so we can do some other John Prine. There was one song I've been playing this week. I played it earlier on the little Facebook stream I did, and I really like that song. This song has a line that I really love in it. This is called Souvenirs, and you hand me the guitar.
Ooh, I get to play mandolin.
Ooh.
Look at you.
Fancy boy.
Fancy boy.
Fancy boy.
I love John Prine's songwriting because it ain't fancy, you know? It's like, it's so real, it's so down to earth, and I relate to that a lot. And so I love this line. He says, "Broken hearts and dirty windows make life difficult to see. That's why last night and this morning always look the same to me." And
Last night.
depending on what part of North Carolina you're in, you either say last night or last night.
If from the Midwest, you say last night.
All right, here's Souvenirs, John Prine. All the snow's turned to water. Christmas days have come and gone. Broken toys and faded colors are all that's left to linger on. I hate graveyards and old pawn shops, for they always bring me tears.
Throwdown out of nowhere.
Well, maybe we will. Oh, thank you, Mark. Very, very, very sweet. He says these concerts have been a bright spot every weekend. That means so much to us, really. I hope that we are putting a smile on your face. You know, I think that everybody knows Barefoot Movement. That's all we want to do. You know, even if we sing a sad song, we hope that it somehow can make you smile. So we really, really appreciate that. Okay, maybe we'll just satisfy the requests that we have and call it a night. Thank you so much, everybody, again. So we had Amber, if she's still here, had been asking for Autumn Child a couple weeks in a row now, and I haven't done that yet. So we have. I'll wait and see if she's still here though. So we had a second time around.
Paging Amber Adcock.
Autumn Child and I don't know, Eve of Destruction. I'm not sure what that is.
Second time around.
Yeah, so I think that was it. We had some John Prine. We did that.
There's Crazy Train on there.
I don't know if we
could pull off Crazy Train.
Can we?
I mean,
you can play Crazy Train on guitar?
Can I play Crazy Train on guitar? Of course I can. Well, okay.
Justin was playing it the other day.
I think so.
Can you play Calico Jack? Oh yeah, No Rain. Somebody wanted No Rain.
And give a little
Guns
sample
N'
of
Roses.
Calico Jack too.
Okay, give him a little Calico Jack sample. Hard to do with a guitar in my hand.
Yeah.
T. Norris original right there.
Shout out to Alex's chair, really stealing the show. I know.
All right, how about second time around? Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Angie. All right. You want me to play mandolin on this one? Switching it up?
Yeah, let's switch it up.
All right.
also hard not to sing along to.
Thank
What?
you. I feel bad, Katie and Justin. You guys don't. I don't want to hold you hostage if you guys got to go, eat popcorn or something.
We're basically just patrons now and
good.
listening.
At least I get some applause.
You're at the celeb cam.
All right, so where were we? Autumn Child.
Good night, Shannon.
Thank you, Shannon.
Good night,
I will
Billy
email
Bob.
you back. Autumn Child, No Rain, and
Crazy Train.
Crazy Train.
We'll end on Crazy
We'll
Train
end on
because it'll be
Crazy Train, we'll
funny.
try it.
Because
Okay.
we won't get through it.
We'll do Autumn Child now. I happen to have that in my handy dandy notebook here.
I've never played this song.
Yes, you have. We used to play this at when we played at the Mexican restaurant here.
I don't think so.
I think you. I think so. This is gonna throw you off though, because it's capo too.
I don't get thrown off.
Okay, so as you can probably tell by Chucky back here, thanks Wes. I really, 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 really love Halloween. I really like. You're scaring the children. I really love holidays in general, and yeah. See, we played it with Amber. You played this song. You did play it anyway. I love Halloween. I love the fall. It's not just Halloween. Look, buddy, we're not right now. Okay, we'll get you some popcorn later.
And by popcorn, you mean people, right?
He's not a cannibal, but who knows what?
He's just a murderer. It's
He's
fine.
a murderer and
You
alcoholic.
guys must have dreamt that or something. I've never even heard this song at this point.
I wrote this song called Autumn Child because it is like my story. I was born in September, right when fall is starting to come alive, and it just feels like I really become a new person when the leaves start falling, which is weird. It's like I am reborn when everything's dying. I love it so much. So anyway, here's a song called Autumn Child that I wrote. And I'm gonna call it the pumpkin spice song because if I do that, it's gonna go viral, right? Like,
Man, I love pumpkin spice lattes. I'll say it. Damn it. They're so tasty.
You're so basic.
Julian says, "Come to France, please." I want to come to Europe
yeah,
so bad, man. One of these days, we're gonna make it over there. Joey is my pumpkin spice kitty.
Bye.
Yeah, no. She's like, no, had enough.
She brought me a rubber band to throw.
Aw.
I'll throw it.
They're getting that time of night where they want to play.
Don't scratch me.
I wish you guys could see this. She
Rubber
goes
bands.
nuts. She brought us the rubber band, and now she's gonna take off after it.
There she goes.
Autumn Child. Here we go. Pumpkin spice song. This is the fiddle part. Sunset filters through the trees. September dusk falls behind me. Here I find myself at ease. October breeze now entwines me.
no rain. Guess I don't need the headphones. I just wanted to hear what Katie had to say. And now I'm putting it back down.
It's fine, I get.
Why don't you? Well, okay. 1, 2, 3. I can say is thank you for the stream because we're stuck in quarantine and it's not sane.
It's not sane.
It's not sane.
Dang.
We had a Nickel Creek request. Should we satisfy that? I know Amber would be happy with that. Oh crud! What I done did.
I don't know what you done did.
We'll do Nickel Creek and then Crazy Train and call it a night. How about that? Hope you guys have a great Easter. I'm so excited to cook.
The Tuppers
for me and Tommy
donated $10.
Thank you guys.
Says that voice. Sheesh. Thank you so much, the Tuppers.
Thank you.
Is the phone alright, Capo? No Capo, huh?
You guys are awesome. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, here's a little Nickel Creek for, I think, was it Andrew asked for that? Matthew Card asked for it. Okay.
That's right.
Yeah, that song's a lot better with, 3-part harmony. But anyway, we can't pull that off at the moment.
I was trying to remember Thiele's little thing at the end, but I did not remember
As Doc
it.
Watson used to say, Chris Tula. All right, we're going to try Crazy Train. Thank you guys so much. For those of you still with us, next week we'll be back with more tune twists, and we would love it if you guys would share our stream with your friends. We are going to be doing this every week until we go back on the road, which might be sometime in July at this point. Who knows what it'll be like? Maybe we can get together again maybe before then. I don't know, when the restrictions will be lifted and all, but either way, we will be still broadcasting on Saturday nights. So we would love to have more people, and even just the subscribe helps us out so much, because we can monetize our YouTube channel, which means just advertising and that kind of thing. So that costs nothing to subscribe.
And we're gonna have Paul McCartney next week as a special guest.
Special guest Paul McCartney.
Really?
Yeah, you guys
That's
haven't
awesome.
heard?
I can't wait for that.
Yep. Paul McCartney.
Is there a theory he's dead though? And that it's actually not really Paul?
Yeah,
isn't that on the record? Like you play it backwards, Paul is dead or something?
Brooks Hubbard just subscribed.
Oh my
Thank you,
God, Brooks Hubbard!
We know that guy.
Oh my gosh, Brooks Hubbard just subscribed.
Oh, I know that guy.
Oh my gosh. I feel so famous.
All right, so Justin and Katie, you're gonna have to headbang for this as best you can.
Yeah. What else we can do?
All right.
Good night, Grandma. I'll call you tomorrow.
So many options of guitars he can play right now.
Nice.
We are ready.
Nice. Oh yeah. I'll give you the solo.
This is my new guild.
Nice. Beautiful. Love that green.
It's
All
not
right.
his, it's
No Beach Boys in there, okay?
Look. This cat is angry at
My
us.
cat is asleep on the windowsill, and she's looking at us like,
You're not playing with the rubber band's next
the
to
rubber
me.
band's sitting here, and she's just like,
I dropped it off like 20 minutes ago. All right, Crazy Train time.
1, 2, 3, 4. Crazy, but that's how it goes. With the millions of people living as foes. Well, maybe it's not too late to learn how to love and forget how to hate. Mental wounds not healing, life's a bitter shame. I'm going off the rails on a crazy train. I'm going off the rails on a crazy train. Let's go! I've listened to preachers and I listened to fools, and now I watched all the dropouts who make their own rules. One person conditioned to rule and control. The media sells it, music
I realized like halfway through that I was like, I don't know the chords to the solo section
because he plays the solo.
Yeah.
Normally. Anyway,
Good job.
Thank you guys
That was
so much. Thanks to all our new viewers and our new friends, our new subscribers.
Thank you.
We will see you guys
Everybody.
next week. Have a wonderful Easter.
Yes, happy Easter,
God bless you all.
everyone.
Remember to wash your hands and the rest of your body. Apparently, it needs to be said.
Wash
but
yourselves.
especially wash your hands.
Wash that booty, everybody.
Wash that
Wash the booty.
Booty's important.
Thanks, everyone. We'll see you next week.
See you next
Same
week.
time.
Bye.
Have
Love you.
a good
Wash your hands.
night. Where's my good night?
Wash your hands.